Today, we're diving deep into the untold story of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding and their surprising honeymoon journey. Selena Gomez, a name that's been on our playlists, in our favorite shows and across headlines for over a decade. And Benny Blanco, the Grammy-winning producer, the man behind countless chart-topping hits. Separately, they're icons. They've become one of Hollywood's most talked-about power couples. On September 27th, the world stopped for a moment. At a lush nursery in Santa Barbara, California, beneath a tent glowing with soft light, Selena and Benny said, "I do." But this wasn't just any celebrity wedding. It wasn't only about the glitz, the Ralph Lauren couture dresses, or even the A-list guest list that included Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, Martin Short, Paul Rudd, and Paris Hilton. No, this wedding was about something deeper, something more human. Selena, in her stunning satin halter-neck gown, looked every bit the radiant bride. But inside, she wasn't just glowing with joy. She was fighting something much more complicated, her own emotions. Later, at a women's conference, she admitted that after the wedding, she sobbed uncontrollably. Why? Because, in her own words, "When something great happens, I start to believe something bad is right around the corner." Imagine that. The moment that should have been pure bliss for one of the world's most admired stars was also filled with fear that it could all disappear. And that's the paradox of Selena Gomez, someone whose vulnerability makes her more relatable than almost any other celebrity alive. Guests described the ceremony as filled with love. A-list, friends let loose on the dance floor. Mark Ronson spun the tracks and Selena and Benny danced barefoot, laughing like teenagers at prom. At the reception, the couple shared a simple cake with "Just Married" written across it. No over-the-top extravagance, no towering wedding cake. Just a reminder that sometimes simplicity holds the most meaning. And then came the surprise twist. The honeymoon. Now, most Hollywood couples might fly off to Paris, Maldives, or some hidden island in Greece. But Selena and Benny, they chose something different. Yes, after days of celebration, the newlyweds hopped in a car and drove up the California coast all the way to Texas. It wasn't about luxury hotels or paparazzi-stalked beaches. It was about slowing down, exploring, and being together. According to sources, they loved every second of it. In fact, it was described as perfect, behind the smiles. Behind the Instagram photos of diamond eternity bands worth $40,000 stacked against a dazzling $225,000 engagement ring, there's a question. Can love this public, this scrutinized, survive the weight of fame? Selena has always been open about her struggles, with health, with heartbreak, with self-doubt. And now, even as a bride, she admits that joy doesn't come easy. She feared that her perfect day was just too good to last, and yet, that's exactly why fans love her. Because while her life looks like a fairy tale, she lets us in on the truth. Happiness is fragile. Love is fragile. So what does this mean for Selena and Benny? Well, look closer at their story.